Sky Blues Fancast.
Something that I didn't know, and you may not know, is that the football club has a chaplain who works with the fan base, and they also work with the team and the manager and right the way up through that command chain. His name is Kieran Joseph. He is an incredible man, and I had a bit of a chat with him.
Most professional clubs have a chaplain or a club chaplain. Been involved in football all my life, but I'm also involved in churches. In my role as club chaplain, obviously the club is a big club, but I think I often spend most of my time with the players and also the staff, which are really important in the club, from the CEOs and, you know, Tim, the chairman, and others, all the way through to those which are around the training ground, lots of different people. So I think the key thing I always say is it's not about performance, it's about the person.
When you're talking, you've got the biggest smile on your face. It looks as though this is a role that actually it's really fulfilling for you as well.
Yeah, I think it's a real joy. I never, for example, the players, I'm not saying to them, how did you play today and how did this go? Though I'm bothered about that, I'll ask them, how's your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, your family, and seeing them journey in their lives beyond the pitch, because I think, often there can be so much focus on 90 minutes, but how about the other hours and minutes and days outside of the things beyond the white lines? So yeah, I think it's a real joy for me. And how I spend my time often with the staff and players, I'll go to the training ground on Thursday morning and then come on a match day, and I think the challenge I have is the club is so big. I am trying to love, but I feel love too. I believe it's a relationship that's growing. So the privilege I have in my role is the power of confidentiality, of being able to journey with people and to know where they're really at behind the scenes. But to, if you ask any of the players and staff, I always talk to them all the time about peace. Sometimes everyone just needs a hand on the shoulder to be encouraged. And being present, I think, is a massive thing. So when someone looks to the right on the match day, that you're there.
When you listen to that and having someone like that with the club, it's so together, isn't it? It's so it's all one jigsaw been put together.
It just feels like there's a lot of love behind the scenes at the club. Everybody loves being there.
To have that thought and to have someone like the chaplain who's looking after the players, the managers and the fans and things like that, it's such a lovely touch to have. And it just shows where the club has come from over the last 5 or 6 years. The way it's moving in the right direction.
Massively. Now, I love what he said about being present and being able to turn to the man or the woman on your right and to your left, and saying, I know people do go up to the football on their own and it's that community, but that's great for them to get out, whether old or young, and to spend that time and to know that you can count on people to be there as Coventry City fans.